and welcome to the 22nd episode of OMGcraft. I am so excited for this episode. We have spent a whole extra day working on it. Yesterday, our normal our normal recording schedule was a little bit usurped by a really great interview that Leo did with Adam Carolla about Personal Audio LLC suing the pants off of some of us podcasters. So I was happy to say, go ahead and record, and so we're actually recording this on Friday. My name is Chad. I will be your host in this endeavor for all things Minecraft. If you were hoping that we would be crafting quilts on this show, it's a different type of crafting. This is OMGcraft is for Minecraft. Sorry about that, if to disappoint. This episode, we have a awesome rundown for you. We are going to be talking about potions. There is a lot to potions and brewing and ingredients and all sorts of stuff that we are going to cover this episode. And, of course, we always start off the episode with a nice round of news. So last week, right after we ended the episode, Mojang came out with a Rev B of their snapshot. Not really anything big. I'm just going to quickly touch that they covered some bug fixes. Then yesterday, Mojang released another snapshot, 13W3A. W03A, and this has some really, really cool stuff in it. A few of the new blocks is there is now a dropper block. What this block does is it works very similar to a dispenser, but with a dispenser, if you put certain items in it, it would shoot them out of the dispenser. It would, like if you put arrows or splash potions or eggs in a dispenser, spawn eggs, things like that, it would shoot out of the dispenser, and there was no way to have it sort of peacefully just drop a block. And so that is what this dropper does. It actually allows any block that would normally be fired out of a dispenser just to be dropped on the ground in front of it, so players can come by and pick up the item and move on. Also, last week we saw that minecarts got some TNT added to them and they could explode. Well, now hoppers have been added to minecarts. So this minecart has a hopper in it. It can go underneath all of these chests and suck something out of the chest. Very, very useful. You could do the same thing with a hopper underneath each chest pointing into a chest minecart, but this adds some easy functionality, and it makes sense if they're already adding blocks to the chests. Really, really useful sort of stuff. Another thing with the chests filled with TNT is some people pointed out, well, it doesn't really make a ton of sense because every time that you set off the TNT with a detector rail, it will blow up the track that it's on. And fair enough, yes, it will always destroy the track that you are laying on. So Dinnerbone showed off this nice little new feature. It is a TNT that actually doesn't destroy the track that it's on. So here it is, it's activated, and then boom, and it leaves all the track intact. It says that down at the bottom, controlled explosions are the safest explosions. Now, really, really cool sort of Easter egg in this shot, and in fact, all of the shots, is if you look down here in his quick menu bar, something is a little bit of a miss. I have never seen a TNT minecart with a T as the value of how much you have in your inventory, or these with IJ in them. That doesn't make any sense at all. Well, that's actually a little bit of a bonus, and so where is it? Here we are. Actually, I may have to go grab it myself. Here we are. Oh, I think that the hopper minecart was the bonus. It is, because if you look at let me triple check. Yeah. So if you follow the clues, Gumshoes, you would be taken to imager.com/T4IJ9.jpg, which is the code that was spoken out in the previous snapshot, as in snapshot of the game. And then we got to see this hopper in a minecart, and you can see down in the chat, Dinnerbone wrote bonus shot. So this was the bonus shot. I just showed it before I showed the previous shot. So cool little bonus screenshot there. Also, now the texture pack setting has moved out of the main menu. It used to be that you have to go to the main menu every single time you wanted to change the texture pack. Now there is a menu for it in the options, so you can see underneath the language, texture pack now appears. And on the main launch screen, texture pack has disappeared. There is no button for texture pack anymore, which I actually think is really great, because if I was ever in a vanilla version of Minecraft without something like Optifine installed, I had to go back to I had to close out of my game. I had to either disconnect from a server and then go all the way back to the beginning to change my texture pack, where now it looks like you can do this in-game without exiting the game, without disconnecting, without stopping and saving. Really, really nice. There are, of course, a few bug fixes. I didn't realize how awesome the bug tracker would be, but some long-standing bugs that have been around forever have been fixed. We have two of our favorites here at OMGcraft. This one is water blocks that didn't create source blocks whenever there was water underneath them, and that would happen if you had an ocean and you had created maybe a platform in the ocean and then tried to destroy them. Normally, when there are two source blocks next to each other on the ground with solid underneath, they will fill in the blocks next to them and create another source block. But this didn't happen if there was water underneath those blocks. It would just flow into the blocks underneath them or to the sides of them, and it would never create that source block. And now that has been changed. So I've been on servers, we've had servers where we tried to create something in the ocean and then failed, and then there's just ugly ocean for forever, because there was no way to create, unless if we created a whole platform underneath and then tried to it was just such a pain in the butt that we just gave up, and the ocean just looked weird. So that bug has been fixed. Also, blocks breaking as a result of switching. It used to be that there was a bug of switching inventory slots. So it used to be that there was a bug that you could start to break a block, like let's say a diamond block, with a pickaxe, with a diamond pickaxe, and then use your scroll wheel to move to a different inventory slot, and then finish the job with an iron pickaxe. So it was sort of a way to keep durability on items that you really, really liked. Well, this has now been fixed, so if you try to start a mining job with one pick and then switch to another pick, it restarts the job. So you can't use sort of that cheaty ways of creating extra durability on your picks. Sorry, sometimes I forget what words are and what words mean. Some other fun things that have been added are comparators added to the back of command blocks will now output a signal of how many commands they're doing. So if you wanted to find out how many characters were within a radius, and the output of that was 4, well, now it will give a 4 amount of redstone current down the line, stuff like that. And there's even a test for command to see if there are things, instead of saying, like before, the only command was say how the characters that are in this space. Well, now there is a test for characters within this space, so it'll give you back an option without actually printing it in the console. Some really cool stuff with command blocks. More stuff coming down the line with this redstone update. Well, that about does it for news. We are going to get into the tutorial section of this episode, and boy, am I excited. With the extra day that we had to plan, we have created an awesome map. Tons of people helped out with this. We had T2, Cheeto, Demon 5, Blender, iPod, I think, even talked to us a little bit. I forget. Yeah, he joined and helped us. We had a whole tangent about piston doors for a while. Yeah, it was just a whole bunch of fun to build out this world. So this episode is all about potions. Yes, here we are in our little potion area that we've created. You can sort of see all the different potions on the walls. These do repeat, so it's not like every single one of these is different. They do repeat just a bit. There are two types of potions. So in Minecraft, there are these drinkable types of potions, and then there are splash potions. Drinkable types are pretty easy. You put them in your inventory, you drink them up. Splash potions can be thrown at either other players or thrown up in the air and splash back on yourself for faster potion consumption. Some of the effects that the potions will give you are things like instant health, regeneration, speed. There's even night vision and invisibility, and some other things that we'll cover throughout this tutorial. First off, let me show you what you would do to create a basic potion. And let me just flip up my magic work desk. And that's weird. I got one item in... What? I got that in my shoes? That is the weirdest thing. I'm like picking up item by item as it's being attached to my shoe. That is not supposed to happen. So what we're actually going to do is I'm going to switch into game mode 1 to give myself some items. First, I'm going to create what is it called? Brewing Stan. And so for Brewing Stan, I need cobblestone and I need a blaze rod. And then, of course, I'm going to need I believe it's in decoration, a crafting table. So what you're going to do is throw down a crafting table and use your 3 cobblestone at the bottom of the recipe, and then take a single blaze rod. And the blaze rod comes from the Nether. They're a little bit hard to get, but you can do that just fine, and drop it into the crafting bench, and you get a brewing stand out of it. Take this brewing stand and you can plop it onto your work area, any block that you want. This is what the inside of the brewing stand looks like. It has 3 areas at the bottom available for potions to be brewed, and then a slot at the top for an ingredient. And we'll get into an ingredient later, but first we need some bottles to create our potions with. So for that, we need 3 glass blocks. So let's get 3 glass blocks. And then I'm also going to go ahead and grab a bucket of water and a few, I believe it's in tools, here we are, a few iron ingots. We're going to get, I got one too many. But to create a bottle, you put the glass in this configuration, sort of an upside down triangle, and you're going to get 3 glass bottles out of it, which is really nice because the brewing stand actually has room for all 3 of those glass bottles. You need to, now you have these glass bottles, and you can even put them into the brewing stand if you wanted, but it's not going to brew anything into the bottles because they're not filled with anything. They are, of course, empty. So you need to fill them up with water. Unfortunately, you cannot, say, go to this crafting bench, grab the bottles and put a bucket of water in there and fill them up. You actually need to go to a source of water and fill them up from that source. There is actually a block that can help you do this if you don't happen to live next to an ocean in your Minecraft world, and that is the cauldron. A cauldron is made by making this upside down U. You grab a cauldron, take it out, and you can drop it on the ground right here. Then you can take your bucket of water and throw it into the cauldron, and it fills up with the water. Then go back, grab your bottles of empty bottles, and each time that you left click or right click on the cauldron, it fills up a water. So you can see at the bottom down there, I now have 2 empty bottles and 1 full bottle. I'll do it again, and you can also see that the level of water in the cauldron is going down. And I'll do it one more time. And now I have 3 bottles of just plain old water, and my cauldron is empty because I used up that bucket of water. What we do, oops, sorry, I'm in creative. Let's go ahead and flip out of creative now. So what you would do is go over to your brewing stand, right-click it. You can shift-click the bottles into place, or you can click and drag. Either works. And then I'm going to create, and you can even see the bottles sort of appear in the brewing stand. So if I was to remove 2 of them, now there's only 1 bottle in the brewing stand. That's kind of a cool little thing. It shows you how many bottles are actually in the brewing stand. And I'm going to create the most basic potion ever. And this is called Awkward Potion. And no, what is it called? It's called, yes, Awkward Potion, because the base potion for most of your potions is this Awkward Potion. You can also have Mundane potions and thick potions, and I believe there's even a like an intense potion, which really isn't used for anything. But you're going to drop your ingredient up into the top. I'm using netherwort. Netherwort we'll get into a little bit later on where to find it, but netherwort is going to be your base ingredient for these awkward potions. You can see that I have bottles of water. The little bubbles are going up saying that it's working, and I have a little brew amount down on the right side. Now, these are awkward potions without any effect. And this is the base idea. This is the base potion that you are going to use to create all other potions in the future. And so you can grab these out, and you could try to drink them, but nothing's going to happen. No, I can't even try to drink them. Yeah, nothing happened. I've just hydrated myself with a weird tasting water potion. And that's the start of potions. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go through a little bit of a scenario where we show off some of the effects of potions, and then at the end, I'm going to show how to brew a whole bunch of different types of potions. So we're actually going to go through this little teleporter wormhole thing, and bam, here we are on the other side. I have a chest here with a whole bunch of different potions. I'm actually going to get rid of my inventory for the moment. Let's grab some of these guys. Oops, that doesn't matter. Bam, 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 and get rid of you. I don't want all of you. There's too many of you. And here we have a few different potions. You can actually see at the bottom now that they've added what item you have quick selected. It quickly jumps through. So we have a few different ones. We have poison, harming, healing, milk, swiftness, fire resistance, night vision, and invisibility. And just to show off kind of what these do, I'm going to drink this poison potion here. And bam, now I am poisoned, and I'm slowly losing hearts. I'm losing about a half a heart, but I'm able to regenerate really fast. And you can see that there's a potion effect when I go into my inventory. Let's make this happen a little bit faster. I'm going to drink this potion of harming. And this is an instant effect, and so I instantly lost 3 hearts of health. Next is healing, and this is an instant effect as well, so I will instantly get hearts. And so you can see I'm still poisoned, and the way to get rid of any potion effect is to drink milk. So here I will drink some milk, and there we go. I have lost the poison effect, and this will work on any potion effect, be it swiftness, fire resistance, invisibility, anything. By drinking milk, you will get rid of that potion effect. Now, what we have set up here is sort of an obstacle course where I have to choose the correct potion for each event. Well, this is pretty obvious. We have a few of these down the line, but this one, well, let's just look at the potions I have. I have swiftness, fire resistance, night vision, and invisibility. I think there's only one potion that will help me here, and that is swiftness. No, I'm kidding. Fire resistance. So let's just show it off. Right now you can see I don't have any potion effect, and I'm wearing a crafting table as my shoes, as you do. Let me take the crafting table off of my shoes. I'm going to go ahead and drink this fire resistance potion, And I have fire resistance for 3 minutes. That's plenty of time. And here we go. Let's just take a bath in this lava. Oh, heck yeah. I hurt myself from jumping that far, but you can see that I can hang out in this lava. Nothing's going to hurt me. This is really useful when going to the Nether or needing to be in a PvP battle where there is fire associated with it. You can see that even I'm on fire here. I can put myself out in this lovely thing of water and catch back on fire, and it doesn't really matter. I love this fire texture. It's kind of crazy. So yeah, that's fire resistance. I'm not being hurt at all by this fire. Really, really a useful potion, and especially I love to go to the Nether with fire resistance potion because I inevitably fall in lava, and then it's just like swimming really slowly in lava. And everything's fine. We have a cool piston door here. Okay, so this, what are these dispensers? I see dispensers on the wall. What is going on? Okay, so I'm just going to take a wild guess that I need to take my Swiftness Potion to get past this shooty thing. So let's just go ahead and do it. You can see that my point of view kind of gets down, and heck yeah. That's right. So Swiftness Potion, quite useful. Now I can, because that's the pressure plates that entered, or that started the reaction, I can kind of walk back in here and, wow, that is a cool little thing. Looks like an alien or something. Hey, alien, I'm going to punch your eye. Nick, whoa. Okay, well, I almost died. So I think that I can still use the Swiftness Potion. I still have it for another 60 seconds. I like the Holla Yahoo. Apparently they're a sponsor of this episode. Wow, this is really cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and try this with the speed potion. This looks like a 4-block jump. Quite a difficult jump. Oop! And luckily I still have the fire resistance potion on. Heck yeah! How long do I have that one? Okay, for 40 seconds. I have 40 seconds to try to get past this. Oh, so close. Well, I made the first 4-block jump. We can try to get back over here. And the last, and yeah, that's right. So, swiftness helps you jump further, and also just makes you run a lot faster. You can see that from my agility. God, this is so cool. It's like a derelict, like destroyed thing that they created for me. It looks like there's only one way for me to go here. But luckily my fire resistance just ran out, so hey lava, I don't have to deal with you today. That looks like some sort of Sorlak pit or something, like evil. It says do not enter. It's not a good thing. But I don't really see anywhere else to go. So let's do it anyway. Hey doors, how's it? Whoa, okay, so okay, well, I have 2 potions left. I have Night Vision and Invisibility. I don't think that Invisibility is going to help me that much, but holy crap, I cannot see a thing down here. So let's go ahead and try out Night Vision. What does Night Vision do? Whoa, hello. Okay, so I'm obviously in a hole. I can even see the pistons up there, and I can see this button right here. Hooray! Night Vision's awesome. I have that for around 3 minutes as well. Let me go ahead and hit this, and whoa. Okay, I've been teleported to the Nether. It looks like they blocked this off, so no ghast see me. But let's try out our last potion, Potion of Invisibility. And to do that, I'm going to go ahead and F5 out here. So you can see, here I am. I take my Potion of Invisibility, and bam, I'm gone. I still have a floating, floating arrows and floating glass bottles because I'm holding that in my hand, but if I was to clear my inventory, I even like how your character is invisible here. But if I held on my inventory, the only thing you can see is, actually, that's the effect from the night vision, the curly cues that you're seeing. There are very, very faint curly cues of invisibility, and if I F5 back into my normal thing, you can sort of see them every once in a while. Jump in front of my view. That was a normal one. but they're very, very difficult to see. Now, we're in the nether for a reason, and the reason that we're in the nether is because I wanted to show off where to get the start of all of these potions. This is nether wart down here. I can grab some of it. Nether wart is the start, and apparently I still have some of my shoes. I keep getting stuff stuck on my shoes. This is the weirdest bug. And I know that I'm not in a snapshot or anything. That is so weird. It's like all of my inventory is going to my feet. But anyway, you find nether wart in these sorts of areas where there is this stairway down, and there's nether wart in the nether fortress to get. That's the only place that it naturally spawns, so you have to find a nether fortress that's made out of this nether brick, and then you can get nether wart, and it only grows on top of soul sand. So if you take your nether wart over to the overworld and try to put it on grass or something like that, it's not going to work, it's not going to grow. You need soul sand underneath it, and nether wart is the start of all of your potion crafting. It looks like they've left a button here for me to get back out of here, so let's go ahead and hit it. I still have this invisibility stuff, and we're what is... Oh my gosh. It looks like I have been spawned into a crazy alien spaceship with a creeper with a tongue of stairs. Whoa, okay. So, I guess let's go check out... Oh, God, this is so cool looking. Look at all that. Let's go ahead and check out some of the ways to craft some potions. We have a few different things here. First off, on this side, these are some of the potion recipes. There's a few different ways to get potions, and you have to start off with the base potion of the awkward potion, and then you move on to this secondary potion, and that's what these are. So this is a potion of healing. In order to get a potion of healing, you have to brew as your ingredient this glittering melon. The only way to get glittering melon, though, is to craft together a melon slice and a golden nugget. So here's the order of operations. You find some melon slice and a golden nugget. You create a glittering melon, and then you brew that into your awkward potion to get a potion of healing. And that's how all of these work. We'll move on to fire resistance. Fire resistance, you need to brew into your awkward potion a magma slime or magma cream. And to get magma cream, you need to use a slime ball and blaze rod powder or blaze powder, and that will create your magma cream, and then that can be put into the awkward potion to create a fire resistance potion. So I hope that this isn't too confusing, and that this item right here in the middle slot is what you need to brew into your awkward potion, and all of the items above it on that third tier right there are the items that you use to create the middle thing. Here is a potion of weakness. To create that, you use a fermented spider eye. To get a fermented spider eye, you use sugar, a spider eye, and then a brown mushroom. Craft those together, you get that, and then you can put that into your awkward potion. Potion of night vision requires a golden carrot. A golden carrot is used with 8 golden nuggets, so you need 8 of them, not just 1, and put that around the carrot as you would with a golden apple, and then you get a golden carrot, and then that brews with an awkward potion into night vision. Here are some more simpler ones. With just a gas tier, you get potion of regeneration. With just sugar, you get potion of swiftness, which kind of makes sense. It's sugar. You're going to be fast and crazy if you have a potion of swiftness. And by the way, you can sort of see the invisibility. Oh no, this is a jump boost. I have a jump boost on because there's a. I believe that this derelict spaceship has a beacon block next to it, so I have a jump boost. That's what those little curly cues are. Next is potion of strength with the blaze powder, and next is potion of poison with a spider eye. Now, each of these sort of, quote, base potions, which are just above awkward potion in their, quote, baseness, can be modified even further using these 4 ingredients. We have redstone, glowstone, another fermented spider eye, and then gunpowder. So let's start down at the end of the list over here. if you add redstone to your creation, to your a potion, redstone increases the effect, the duration of the effect. So right here, let me just pop it off of the wall. I have a potion of regeneration, and you can see the time limit is at 45 seconds. But after we've added redstone to the creation, we get another potion of regeneration, but its time limit is 2 minutes, and you can see that in the descriptor of the potion. So over here we have 45 seconds. Over here we have 2 minutes. And this is how all of here, let me add it to I have to keep everything nice and neat. And this is a fire resistance potion, so the same idea. Where did that fire resistance potion go? Sometimes when you pop off things on item frames, they go all wonky and they fly in really weird directions. Oh, don't tell me that I lost my fire regeneration potion thingy. Well, I can just let you know, because I remember, that this is a fire resistance with 3 minutes. After you add redstone, you will get a fire resistance of 8 minutes long. And that's the same thing with this night vision potion. Night vision is 3 minutes in the beginning. After you add redstone, you have it for 8 minutes. So next, I want to cover what happens when you add this glowstone dust. And what that does is it increases the potency or the level of the potion. So you have, this is a original, I hate it when it pops off, but then it looked like it flew at me, but I don't see it anywhere. Wah. Well, okay. Well, this is the, see, it like fell over there and then it like zipped over to where it actually fell. I'm still looking for all the potions. Wow. Can I just not pick up potions? Oh, they're probably stuck in my feet. Oh, that's right. Hilarious. That's hilarious, Minecraft. Okay, so let's go ahead and switch my game mode and give me a few potions so that I can show off what I'm talking about. You start off with this potion of poison, and by adding glowstone dust, you get a potion of poison 2. Let me also grab a instant health and then an instant health 2, and then switch my game mode. So this is the normal poison, and if I drink it, you can see that it hurts about half a heart. This is what we did in the beginning of the game. It hurts about half a heart every half second, but I regenerate health really, really fast. But if I take this potion of poison 2, you can see it hurts me way faster, and I have poison 2 associated with it, and you can see that it's actually really going to hurt me. This potion of instant health, if I take the first one, it gives me about 3 hearts, and that's true, it filled me all the way up, but 3 hearts is about what it gives me. But this instant health will actually give me, I believe, around 5 hearts, 5 to 6 hearts, and so that does that. And back here, this is swiftness. So we have swiftness 1 and then swiftness 2, or speed 1 and speed 2, with different durations. The speed 1 has duration of 3 minutes, and the speed 2 has a duration of 4 minutes. So that is what glowstone dust does. It adds a potency to the potion that you didn't have before. Next is a fermented spider eye. And how a fermented spider eye works is it corrupts the effect that the potion originally had. And this is the only way to get most of these potions. So here, I believe this is a potion of night vision. Right. And when you add a fermented spider eye, it actually gives you a potion of invisibility. That's how you get the potion of invisibility. There's no other way to craft it other than crafting a potion of night vision with the golden carrot, then corrupting it into invisibility. That's the only way that you can get the invisibility potion, unless if you were in creative, of course. Then we're going to start off with this speed potion, and of course you can sort of guess yourself what would happen if you corrupt speed potion. If you got an A in class, yes, it is a potion of slowness that you get out of it. Same thing with this instant health potion. You get an instant health potion, which keeps going to my feet. I don't understand it. And if you corrupt it, you get an instant damage potion. And I didn't grab that one because, unfortunately, the item frame went to my feet before before I could pick it. But that is instant damage. So that is what the fermented spider eye does. It corrupts the potion effect. Next, and finally, is Gunpowder. Gunpowder turns any drinkable potion into a splash potion. This is a splash potion that I showed off before. So here we have, this is a fire resistance potion in the beginning, and it gives me a splash potion of fire resistance. Let's see. Yep, yeah, get out of here, item frame, and pick up that guy in my feet. And so now this is what happens. I'm going to throw it on myself. A pro tip for when you are using splash potions. Splash potions give you a longer duration the closer they are splashed to your head. So if you're trying to in a PvP battle, if you're trying to get someone with instant damage, aim for their head and they will be damaged more. That also affects these potions. So the easiest way to apply a splash potion to your head is not to run up to a wall and splash it, but to look straight up in the air, toss it in the air, and let it fall on your head, and then you get the highest amount of time or the best effect on that splash potion. And you cannot turn a splash potion back into a drinky potion. Once it is a splash potion, it is a splash potion forever. So this is an instant damage potion. Oh, it's glitching out. Oh, yeah, I picked it up. This does the same thing. If you toss it up in the air, it's going to hurt me quite a bit, 2.5 hearts. And then this is an instant health potion. I don't really need it because I'm full up on food. But that is how you create those splash potions, is with any of the potions that you've created before, using all of the different ingredients that you can find within Minecraft, and then all of the extra effects that you can add to the potion, be it redstone, glowstone, or fermented spider eyes. Then you just add your gunpowder to it, and that creates the splash potion. A resource that is really, really, really useful is if you head on over to the Minecraft forums, they have a wonderful spreadsheet that helps explain all of this. This sort of tutorial was to help you wrap your mind around exactly what you're doing with splash potions or with any potions at all. But many times I can't remember the exact order in which I need to create the potion. So if I'm looking for an instant damage potion, I'm like, okay, I know I need an instant health potion, but I forget exactly which ingredient it takes. They have this wonderful spreadsheet. So if you check it out, it looks a little complicated at first, but it gets real easy. You start off with a bottle of water over here. Once you add nether wart, you get your awkward potion. And then it has the ingredients that you can add to that, which I covered just earlier, so magma cream. And then it even has a little key to explain what those items are. So to get magma cream, you need a slime and some blaze powder. Same thing with the glittering melon and the fermented spider eye. It doesn't do that with the golden carrot. You just need to know that golden carrot takes 8 golden nuggets around the carrot. So anyway, so you can easily see that to get night vision, you're going to use a golden carrot on your awkward potion. If you want to get night vision of 8 minutes, they have this other key, this other little legend on the side, and it shows that anytime there's a red arrow, it is when you're adding a redstone dust. Anytime you're using a yellow arrow, you're using yellow glowstone dust, and anytime you're using a blue arrow, it is a fermented spider eye. And so over here you can sort of see the ways to create exactly the potions that you need. If you wanted a potion of invisibility that was extended, you could create a night vision potion and then corrupt it and then add redstone to make it longer. Or if you could also add redstone dust to make it longer and then corrupt it afterwards and get the extended potion of invisibility. This is a really, really helpful resource because it really shows off all of the different ways to get to your final destination. Like, say you're trying to get a potion of harming 2 so that you can make really awesome splash potions. then you can see that you make a poison potion, and then you corrupt it, and then you add your glowstone dust to it, and that gets it. And then you'd add, and then the other thing that this graph doesn't have on it is the fact that when you add gunpowder, it makes it a splash potion. This was that other potion that I couldn't remember right off the top of my head. Right at the beginning of the game, the Mundane Potion Extended is if you add redstone to a bottle of water, and all that it creates is the Potion of Weakness Extended later on when you add the fermented spider eye. So anyway, I hope that this has given you a really good idea of how potions work inside of Minecraft. We didn't get into really specific details on every single type of potion, but I hope that I've given you the tools to be able to figure out exactly how all of brewing and potion making works inside of Minecraft to make you an expert, like the expert I wish that I was. Thank you so much for checking out this episode of OMGcraft. We're pretty much done. If you have a specific question you would like to ask me, you can go ahead and send it over in the mail at omgcraft.com, and I will see it. I don't always respond to them, but I put them in our show notes to answer later on our mailbag episodes. If you have a question about anything you saw during this episode, maybe the blog posts about the Mojang snapshots or anything like that, you can head over to our show notes page at omgcraft.com/22. I hope I didn't say .net earlier. If I did, it should take you to the same place. omgcraft.com/22. It's really easy to remember because we use the episode number at the end of the URL. Makes it a really, really simple way to get to any of the show notes, to any of our episodes. You can also head on over to omgcraft.com and see all of the episodes way back to episode 1. We did like redstone tutorials. We've done command block tutorials last week. We have done all sorts of stuff on OMGcraft. So if you have a question, go ahead and browse through those older episodes and see if I answered it in a previous episode. That does it for us here at OMGcraft. Huge thanks to our sponsors, to our producers of OMGcraft, T2 and Cheeto. Big help to everyone who helped me create the map that we used today. There were tons of people in it. We had Demon5, we had iPod, we had Blender, we had, of course, T2 and Cheeto, and I think maybe even Curly helped out a little bit. I don't know who all helped out. There was too many people for me to keep track of, so thank you so much for helping out with the show. That does it for this episode of OMGcraft. You can check us out next week. See you guys then. Until then, goodbye. So, what's crazy about this is actually a texture pack that has been, we actually downloaded this. It was like a 250 megabyte texture pack. You can see barely in the background there are some blocks moving. So this should be, I hope, unless if it's a hoax, in the actual game of Minecraft. Cheeto is correcting me. It was 400 megabytes. Almost a full gigabyte. I try all the time. Anyway, enjoy OMGcraft, guys. See y'all next week.